Hi everyone, a very warm welcome to our YouTube channel. Let's get started with the multi-time frame analysis for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Apologies for not posting any video as we were busy with our workshop, and today we just finished our workshop and we are here coming with this particular video. Without wasting any time, let's get started. So starting with monthly time frame, what we can clearly see that in the month of April we got a all-time high closing, and in the month of May, wherein so far we are roughly done with 10 days. The May month is showing some sort of a rejection of the April month's move. But so far on the monthly time frame, again the higher high, higher low structure is still intact. So we are still not going to worry unless and until the structure gets broken. So now let's go on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, in the week before that, this particular high of Bank Nifty, which was 48,600, that level finally we had seen a breakout above that level in the last week of April. However, that breakout got rejected totally in this particular first week of May. Now in this case, obviously on the weekly time frame things are not looking that great. However, the upcoming week remains very important, whether if there is any reversal, like in this case, just have a look in this particular candle. There was a red candle, but then there was no follow through. In fact, there was more of a hammer green candle, and then Bank Nifty made an up move. So if that is the case, then nothing to worry. But let's say if we get another back-to-back red candle, then it will be a point of concern on weekly time frame. Now also remember, on weekly time frame, this target is still open of the symmetrical triangle, and the symmetrical triangle stop loss is still not hit. However, this is the final level of 46,500 for the bulls. Let's see what happens in this week. Let's go on the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, it is very evident that Bank Nifty has been falling one particular. I'm just remembering this on the daily time frame. It is very evident that Bank Nifty is totally moving within this particular channel, and this channel has been made since January 17, which was the gap down day due to HDFC Bank results. So if you see, market has been moving within this particular rising channel in case of Bank Nifty, and now it's almost near to the lower end of this particular rising channel. Let's go on 15 minutes to see what are we expecting. On a 15-minute time frame, Bank Nifty has been moving within this particular falling channel since quite some time, and now it is usually falling channels breakouts are much more powerful, and it is almost very ripe for such kind of a breakout. Only because of this reason, on the basis of 15-minute, I am biased a bit on the bullish side. Not that I can't see this, I'm blinded with this particular price action, that it is basically making lower high, lower lows. But still, my bias is that, if we see a breakout, this move will be very strong. At least a 600, 650 kind of a point move. So roughly 600 to 700 points up move we are going to take. Only because of this reason, I'm expecting market might make an up move to everyone's surprise. Now, will that happen? Yes or no? We don't know. No one can be so right. So let's see. That's what my bias is. If I'm wrong, be it. I mean, I will either change my positions immediately, or I'll do something else. But yes, I am actually looking out for a up move. Let's see what happens. So on Friday, Dow Jones closed fairly decent. Market might do three things: either it will open flat, or a gap up, or a gap down. In case of a flat opening, see, now this level has been tested already twice. If the market opens flat, which is around 47,500 to maybe 47,350, then if it consolidates here and tries to break this particular low 47,400, then you can go short for a smaller target of 47,200, or at the most 47,000, which is the round number. This is in case of a flat opening and if it breaks on the downside. In case of a gap down opening, if the market comes here around 47,200 and then tries to reverse, then I might take some sort of a reversal trade only on the confirmation. In case of a mega gap up around 47,600, 650, I am expecting again market to get hold off till this level, and then it might either reverse from this level and so on and so forth. We will see what works. As I said, maybe one at the most, if at all there is some more selling that is left, we might see that at the most 1 or 2 days, and post that I am expecting market to reverse. And my simple logic is because on the 15-minute time frame, market has been making strong lows, and it's been trading, because on the 15-minute time frame market, Bank Nifty has been trading within this particular falling channel, and the breakouts of falling channels are really powerful. Coming to Nifty, so far this is the first month where we are seeing a red candle. Now the good part is it is still within the entire range of April in the month of May. The month of May is still within the entire range of April. So we need to see whether the change in the trend occurs or whether it is just a pause before an up move. In case of Nifty, let's go on weekly time frame. Of course, on the weekly time frame, I can clearly see that then there is some sort of a strong negative candle on the weekly time frame. Now, interestingly, along with this particular rising channel, what we can clearly see is market is also making this kind of a rectangle pattern or a range kind of a pattern. There are only two situations: either the market will give a breakdown or a breakout, and whichever the case may be, we will try to capture the entire thing as and when it shows up, shows that kind of a confidence. Let's go on the daily time frame. On daily time frame, it is very simple because it has made an inside bar. So for an inside bar, it is very easy to trade. If this low is taken out of the child bar, we will play for a target of this one. We will play, if the low of the child bar is taken out, we will play for some downside. If the high of the child bar is taken out, then we will play a bit bullish. Okay, coming to the 15-minute time frame, just like Bank Nifty, even Nifty is moving within this particular falling channel, and as I said, the breakouts of falling channel are much stronger. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Now for tomorrow, just in case, for tomorrow, let's say we open flat. In case we open flat and market moves within this particular range and then tries to give a breakdown below this level, it tries to break this level of 21,950, then we will enter into some sort of shorts till 21,900. Okay, now let's say for whatever reason we open with a gap down around this level. In that case, let the market come down first and look at the price action at this juncture around 932. In case it makes some sort of a reversal, we will go long it, but in case if it opens with mega gap up, then I'm expecting that up move might get sold into. Let's see, in both the cases I'm still a bit bullish, mainly because on the 15-minute time frame there is a falling channel, and on the monthly time frame the markets look still good. Hope you have liked this particular video. If you really like the video, please hit the thumbs up, and we will see you soon with our upcoming videos. I thank you very much for your time, and I'm Nikita Pujari. Thank you very much.